Hi everyone, I'm Sabrina Davison. I'm here with Kristen Young, known as Mrs. Young. She's a phys ed and health teacher here at Sandwich High School. This is our episode on Call It a Night, and Miss Young is my Fitness for Life teacher, but she teaches many different health classes and gym classes. So Miss Young, what is your favorite part about teaching all those different types of classes?
It's tough because there's so many different good points. I love the variety. This year it's been a little different because I did move to the department head position, so I'm only allowed to teach 2 classes. And currently right now I have two fitness classes, but next semester I'll have 1 fitness and 1 middle school phys ed class. Yeah, but the best part is just being with the kids and getting to see them for all their different ages. You know, we get to see them as 7th graders, and then of course we see the 12th graders, but the best part's watching them like grow and mature over the years.
And what made you want to become a phys ed teacher?
Originally I actually wanted to be a kindergarten teacher in the classroom. Yeah, so I went to Bridgewater State with a major in early childhood education, but when I graduated there was no jobs. Everyone was getting pink slipped, so I actually filled in for a long-term subbing position for a phys ed teacher at Rockland Middle School, and I fell in love with it. I'm like, why am I not doing this for the rest of my life? So from there I just went into phys ed, and again, there still wasn't much. My aunt, who was an art teacher, she called me. She used to teach here, and she said, there's an opening. I doubt you'll get it, but it'll be a good experience to come in for an interview. So I came in, I interviewed, and here I am 19 years later.
And you're obviously one of like the longest tenuring teachers here. And
there's still a couple
yeah,
ahead of me.
but what of that? And what's like your favorite memory you have from when you started?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Like every year, you know, that something different's happening. I honestly, if I think back to my very first year when I started, I had a really great department, which they're still really awesome now. But being my first year, I had Mr. Tedeschi, obviously Mr. Pearsall, who's still here, and it was just the 3 of us teaching phys ed, and just them helping me out, because then I was pregnant with my first child and I had to go out on leave, but they made my transition here to Sandwich High School probably the good start to the memories.
It's great. And you are teaching at a high school, so when you like come here every day, does your personal high school experience like affect it? What was your own like?
Oh my gosh, different, very different. I gotta think back that far. You know, it's just, I try to put myself in my students' shoes every day. You know, they're living their lives. They've got 100 different things going on, and you know, because I was a kid too. I was in high school, and you know, you've got your academics, your homework, your after-school activities, sports. It's a lot. So you have to kind of really put yourselves in their shoes and understand, you know, where they're coming from some days. You know, some days are great, some days aren't so great. So, and I think that's important, remembering as a teacher that, hey, we were there too. What made high school good for us? What made it fun? What helped us learn and get through the day?
And on a more negative note that you don't love to talk about is the COVID year. What was it like? We were talking the other day about like how we're finally bouncing back from the COVID year. So what was it like for you teaching?
It was awful. I'm not gonna lie, like one of like my favorite parts is coming to work, seeing the kids, and at first everyone's like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be shutting down for a couple of days, and then it was a couple of weeks, and it was a couple of months. And as a phys ed teacher, you're active, you're moving, but when you're stuck behind a computer at home, you're not able to see your students physically. Everyone's behind a screen, and a lot of kids didn't want to turn on their screens, so that it was really tough. It was challenging in that way. The one good thing, because I always try to find something positive, the one good thing was at 2 o'clock, 2:15, when we were done, I closed my computer and I was home. I didn't have to do that long hour commute.
And your drive to school, you live in Mansfield, which is a pretty far commute, but like, what is your favorite part about living there that you like commute here for
I know so many people are like, what are you, crazy? You do that long commute? And honestly, I love it here. I love the kids. But I was born and raised in Mansfield. My kids they go to Mansfield schools, and I couldn't just up and bring them to the Cape because they're born and raised there too.
Yeah.
So my oldest is a senior, Mansfield High School. He's going to be graduating this year. My youngest is in 5th grade. And yeah, that's my life there. And then I come here, and it's like my home away from home. So.
And your high school experience too, going back again to that. So you grew up in Mansfield?
Yes.
And what was your sports? Were you involved in sports? You love fitness, so.
I was a soccer player. So I played 4 years of varsity soccer, and I played 3 years of basketball. Because when you get older, if you really truly love a sport, you pick up playing out of season. So I was playing club and playing high school, so it kept me grounded. It was fun.
And what are your interests outside now as an adult?
Oh, my interests. They kind of revolve around my children's lives because every day we're on a soccer field somewhere. Yeah, that just kind of consumes us, but it's fun. I love sitting back and just watching my kids play, have fun. I used to coach, but there wasn't time. So.
And you love the summer. I know you love it so much. What's your favorite part about being off and just enjoying the outside?
Yes. Well, this summer was a little tough because we had a lot of rain, but every weekend we looked forward to. We come down to the Cape. We have family in East Falmouth, and every weekend we'd spend it going to the beach, rain or shine. We made it out to the beach. Yeah, and it is nice to sleep in too.
Yeah,
in the summers. I'm not gonna lie.
And holidays are always coming. In Fitness for Life, we are always we love Christmas. We want Christmas music. Yeah. Do you have any holiday memories with your kids that you just love?
My own children. Well, I try to make every holiday special, and it's not just Christmas, but it's now we're in the Halloween season. I do go a little bit over the top with the decorations. Yeah, so many memories. The hardest thing is when you look back on videos when they were little, and then you think, oh my gosh, they're growing up, and they grow up fast. So my biggest take on it is just enjoy all the little moments, the birthdays, kind of make it fun for the kids. So when they wake up in the morning, I usually get a blow up, those things that you see out on the lawn, and I put it in the living room. They wake up and they're like, oh, so yeah, those are fun memories, surprising them, waking them up.
Yeah.
My best one, though, was when my oldest, Aiden, it was his sweet 16, and I said, what do you want to do for your theme? He's like, I don't care, Barbie. Joking around. Well, when he woke up on his 16th birthday, the whole house was decorated in pink Barbie stuff. And he actually woke up with a smile at 6 o'clock in the morning, smiling and laughing. I'm like, why? He's like, you actually did it? I'm like, yep, I did.
Oh.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite memories.
At least you're listening to him. But now we're going to get into just some quick things. I'm going to do a rapid fire.
Okay.
All right. So, what's your favorite color?
Baby blue.
Favorite food?
Oh, everything. Pizza.
Favorite song?
Anything country, Kenny Chesney.
And who's your favorite celebrity?
Oh, celebrity? Now I really have to think because I don't know of any off the top of my head. I love Julia Roberts.
Oh. Favorite show?
Oh, depends on what series I'm watching. Right now it's Sweet and Magnolias.
Oh, really? I have to try that one. And what is your favorite store?
My favorite store besides the grocery stores? I like Target.
Me too. I love Target. All right. Well, that's all we have for today. I'm your host, Sabrina Davison. That was Mrs. Young. And that's all we have for Call It a Night.